So yogis, let's do a practice today to prepare for side crow, the peak pose side crow. All you need is your mat. And so you can lay out your mat and come to lie on your back and make yourself comfortable. And let's just take a moment to connect to breath. So you can lie with bent knees or straight legs. Rest your hands on your belly and feel your breath coming in and feel your breath going out. Let's take 2 more full breaths. And then interlace your hands behind your head and cradle your head in your hands. And if your legs are extended, bend your knees. So walk your feet in. Press your elbows down into the floor and tip your pelvis away from your face so that you create a back bend in your lower and middle back. You're going to take a big full inhale breath here. As you exhale, pick your head up, curl your chin in, and pull your elbows together and try to round your whole upper back and head. Inhale, lower down. Tip your pelvis forward, arch your low spine, spread your elbows wide. Exhale, pick your head up, pull your elbows in, and round your upper back. Okay, let's keep going with the breath. So inhale, arch spine, spread elbows, open the front of the body. Exhale, round, curl in, open the back of the body. Try to keep your jaw and your tongue and your lips soft so that you're not clenching your teeth each time you lift and round. The next time you come up, you exhale and lift up. Twist your torso towards your right outer leg. So pull your elbows to the right. Keep the idea of rounding. You'll inhale, you'll lower back, arch your spine as before. Exhale, pick up and twist to the left. And again, try to keep that rounding action in your upper back. Let's keep that going a couple times, twisting side to side. Maybe you get a little abdominal burn going. I've got a little bit of engagement talking to me. Okay, next time you come up and twist to the right, pick your right knee up and pull your right knee in towards your left elbow. Try to make contact there. Inhale, lower down, spread your elbows, arch your spine. Exhale, twist left, pull your left knee in and try to touch your right elbow to your left outer knee. And let's continue that. You might really activate the foot that's drawing in. So as I make contact elbow to knee, I can spread those toes, push through that heel, bring even more activation up through the leg by engaging through my foot. I'm going to go one more time, right and left. Then Take one more lift back in the center, elbows in, head curls up. And then you can lower down, drop your arms down by your sides and take a couple breaths. Pause, release here. When you're ready, roll over to your side. Press yourself up, come onto your hands and your knees, and set your hands well underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Take your knees a couple inches behind your hips and then curl your toes under. Press up and back, downward facing dog. You can make a couple warm-up movements in your dog. Bend your knees. Shake your head yes and no. When you're ready to hold your dog statically, really press down through the whole hand, lift your hips up, squeeze your kneecaps to your sides, and take your shoulder blades wide apart from one another. Pull your navel to your spine and squeeze legs really strong. Walk your feet so that they're really close together, maybe even your big toes touch, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees, come into a little squat, rest your belly on your thighs, curl your head in towards your knees. One more breath here. And then look forward and walk your hands back out and separate your feet hip distance, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, plank pose, bring your shoulders right over your wrists. Push your mat away, pull your belly back, and squeeze your thighs firm. Cast your gaze a little bit forward of your hands and breathe. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, plank pose, shoulders over your wrists. This time you're gonna flip all 10 of your toes to the left. So you come onto your outer right foot, your inner left foot. Squeeze your legs, pull your belly to the right as your legs turn to the left. Twisting plank. Keep your legs as they are and press back, downward facing dog. Stretch your left outer hip. Activate your feet. Push with your hands. Step back to neutral. Pause, down dog. Second side, inhale, plank pose. Push the mat away, draw your belly back, and flip all 10 of your toes to the right. Come on to the inner right foot, the outer left foot. Spread your toes, squeeze your legs, push the mat away. Keep your legs as they are. Shift your hips back, side stretching, downward facing dog. Step back to normal dog. Inhale, look forward between your hands, and exhale, step your right foot forward and lower your left knee down. Now, if you have crabby knees and you need to pad your knees, you could grab a blanket to slide under your knees here. Squeeze your left glutes, pull your belly back, and walk your hands to the top of your right knee. Press your torso up. Lift through your chest, roll your shoulders back, and then take your right hand to your right hip, stretch your left arm straight up in the air. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, twist your left elbow outside your right knee. Now, I like to dig in a little bit deeper, try to get more like my tricep to the outer knee, and then pull your right elbow back and turn your chest to the right. Draw your belly away from your inner right thigh. Breathe easy. Carefully look down. Touch your hands down. Pick your back knee up and step back, downward facing dog. Strong thighs. Push with your hands. Second side, inhale to look forward. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee down. Squeeze your right glutes, pull your belly back. Walk your hands up to the top of your left knee. Draw your shoulder blades together, lift through your chest. And then take your left hand to your left hip. Stretch your right arm straight up in the air. Inhale to elongate. Exhale, right elbow outside the left knee. Once again, dig in a little bit deeper. Join your palms together and turn. Pull your belly away from your inner left thigh and tack your top shoulder back. Look down, carefully touch your hands down, pick your back knee up, and quietly step back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees and come once more into that squat. Then from here, keep the squat in your legs. Walk both hands over outside your right leg and stretch them out long. So like down dog action in the arms. Keep the squat, pull your belly to the right. Walk your hands back through the center. Reset your knees in the center and then head over to the left. Walk your hands, arms to the left and then out in front of you longer. Sit low in your hips, reach through your fingertips. Come back to the center. And this time straighten your legs. Bend your knees and walk your hands back so that your fingertips line up with your toe tips. And then just drop your head, curl your head in towards your knees or your shins. Keep the knees bent. We don't really need open hamstrings for this work. Just let your upper back and neck release. And then take your hands to your hips, press through your heels, come up to stand, and stand in Tadasana. Let's take the feet together, so big toes right together. Keep a small space between your heels. Root down through your heels, stand up tall, balance your head on your spine. Separate your feet to hip distance and stretch your arms up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, squeeze your legs, pull with your left hand and side bend to the left. Send your hips to the right. Draw your navel to your spine and breathe. Firm up your glutes. Unclench your teeth. Inhale, come up, change to the other side. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lengthen, inhale, exhale, side bend to the right. Once again, slide your hips to the left. Squeeze your legs and your glutes. Pull your belly back. Turn your chest from the right to the left. Breathe. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, release. Tadasana. Slide your big toes together. Keep a small space between your heels so that your 10 toes point straight ahead. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and sit really low in an Utkatasana. Now, knees pinned together, shift weight back into your heels and firm your buns. Pull your belly back to make your middle back full. And then lift up through your arms. Lift the sides of your waist. One more breath. Press into your feet, come to stand. Release your arms, Tadasana. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. And now draw your hands together at heart center. Inhale to lift through your spine. As you exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Just as we did in the lunge, dig in a little deeper, push your palms together and turn. Roll your right shoulder back, pull your navel to your spine. Squeeze your buns. Inhale, come back to the center, lift your chest. Exhale, stay low, twist to the left. Right elbow comes outside the left knee. Push your palms together, tap your left shoulder back, pull your navel to your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, straight legs, release your arms, Tadasana. All right, we're prepped, let's do it, side crow. So you're gonna come into that little squat again. So your knees are together, your feet are together. And just as before, you're gonna walk your hands over to the right side. Okay, so I want you to get as deep to the right as you can. I like to lift up a little bit, hook my belly to the right, and then take your left hand more to the right and bring your left elbow right to the middle of your knee. So not to your knee, middle of your thigh, I should have said. And then plant your left hand. Walk your right hand back to the right so that your hands are about shoulder distance. Okay, so and then you start to lean your weight over so that your shoulders come over your wrists. This could be the end of the line. You might just pause here, see how that feels, or look a little bit forward, pull your belly back, take your left leg up, maybe take your right leg up. Spread your toes, squeeze your knees together, balance, lower down, walk your hands out, come into your little squat. Side two. So we walk the hands all the way to the left as far as you can. Hook your belly from the right to the left and bring your left elbow, not to the knee, to the mid-thigh. Plant your right hand. Take your left hand so that it's shoulder distance from your right hand. Okay, then you look forward and you start to shift your weight forward. That kind of gives you a good idea of, okay, what am I dealing with in terms of lifting up to balance? You might just shift and hold, or you might be able to pick your knees up, feet up, spread your toes, balance. It helps a lot to look forward and spread your toes. Come to a little squat, drop your head, and lower your feet. That's all I got. Side crow. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.